Tonight, drivers are telling us the situation has gone from bad to worse on I-95 now that those plastic poles for the 95 express lanes are up in Broward County. Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinsier is live in Dania Beach to tell us more about this apparent highway hazard. Jeff.
Lori, they made things worse. That is what we are hearing over and over from Broward commuters, especially right here northbound on I-95 as you approach Griffin Road. Who in the world decided it was a good idea to make a lane merge in the fast lane? He tells a trooper another driver unexpectedly merged right into him. Drivers now heading northbound on I-95 approaching Griffin Road are seeing this sign. And then in 900 feet, one of the fast lanes suddenly disappears, forcing high-speed traffic in that left lane to abruptly merge to the right.
You're not used to merging fast lanes, so all of a sudden somebody's braking, everybody else is doing above the speed limit, and it creates a major issue.
It just looks like some psychotic's idea of a merge.
This new merge, part of adding express lanes into Broward County. Drivers say the lane drop causes a bottleneck. There's now a wall of traffic as you approach it. This is new traffic where there was no daily backup before.
Traffic. More traffic now. It's just jammed up.
No matter what time it is, it used to be the 5 o'clock rush hour, the 9 o'clock in the morning, but now it's just any time.
Drivers we talked to at random say since the plastic poles for the express lanes went up in Broward, the flow of traffic has gone down. Many drivers now sit at a standstill in those general purpose lanes while the express lanes are mostly empty. And we spotted several drivers already lane diving. Lane diving has caused fatal crashes in Miami-Dade County.
And they just cut in and don't even look.
I've been cut off 4 times. I see more accidents on them.
The number of crashes in the area of this lane drop has doubled. In the past 4 months of this year, road rangers have responded to 101 crashes northbound from Sterling Road to 595. In the same area the year before, there were 54 crashes. There was also a lane drop southbound on 95 right before Ives Dairy Road.
You slow down because you're not sure if you should get to the left to go to Ives Dairy Road or if you should exit from the right.
A private engineer we talked to says part of good road design is not to do something that is unnatural to the driving public, which is exactly what this merge right in the fast lane is.
As the designer of this, there are a lot of people out there that are mad at you.
Engineer John Olson worked with a team designing 95 express lanes in Broward.
It does take a little getting used to.
As far as that lane drop?
The lane drop does not cause traffic, no.
It just impedes the flow, doesn't it?
When there's one less lane, yeah, that could certainly impede the flow.
The goal, though, is to get cars flowing and not to disrupt the flow. So how is this a good idea?
That's the way a funnel works. I mean, that's what you're going to get some disruption where a lane, where all of a sudden you have one less lane.
So the lane drop, I guess is my point, is now causing more traffic.
I don't believe that the lane drop is causing more traffic.
Okay. What is that? I don't know exactly what that means.
Drivers we talked to don't like what they see.
I feel it was a really bad decision.
Hate it. I pretty much stick to US 1 now.
Now the Florida Department of Transportation telling us they've only received about a dozen complaints and they will be monitoring the situation out here continuously. We are not done yet. Coming up tonight at 11, we'll take you down to Miami-Dade County to the express lane. Lawmakers are now calling for those poles to come down. Listen.
You have to take the poles out. I think that those flexible poles create an inherently dangerous condition.
Do they realize there's a problem here?
I think that FDOT absolutely realizes there's an issue. At least they're hearing from the public.
You heard right. Will those poles come down? You won't want to miss our story tonight at 11.